You can't learn piano in 7 days, and I hate to break it to you, and I don't even care if I get less views for saying it. But you may be wondering, how long will it take exactly? Well, your piano teacher Tim has you covered, because I'm going to be telling you just that based on what goals you may have. You want to stick around to the end of the lesson, because I have a life-changing surprise for you, and it is totally worth it, trust me. So let's get on to the lesson breakdown.
What are you going to do with that stick?
Okay, getting down real specific today, I'm going to be breaking down how long it's going to take you to learn piano based on 3 sets of goals, or 3 levels of goals that I find students commonly have. And I'm going to break these down into what I call the casuals, the motivated hobbyists, and the professional aspirationists. So let's start out first with the casuals. Okay, so who's a casual? I would say a casual piano player is somebody that wants to learn how to play piano to be able to play 1 or 2 pieces that they've always wanted to learn how to play. This means that how long it will take you to learn piano depends completely on whatever piece that you're aspiring to play. If you want to learn how to play, Jingle Bells, that's going to take you a couple of weeks. You want to learn how to play Happy Birthday, that will take you a couple of a couple weeks probably also. If you want to learn how to play For Elise, that's a few weeks to a few months depending on your learning level. If you want to learn how to play that Nocturne in E flat major, which Carrie's going to put a little clip of here, the famous one by Chopin, Nocturne E flat major. That one will take you a long time because Chopin nocturnes take a long time to learn. You're looking at years in that case. So depending on what you're trying to learn will dictate basically how long it will take. And it kind of depends a little bit also on your ability to learn and your ability to practice regularly. I would say with regular practice, at this level, half hour a day, 5 days a week, you will be able to learn most of the easier songs that I mentioned within like a few days, and then you should be able to learn things like For Elise in a month or a little bit longer, and then the Nocturne E flat major still with ample practice, years it will take. I'm not going to lie to you to play it well, not just barely get through it. All right, we just talked about the casuals. Let's talk about the motivated hobbyists.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, who's a motivated hobbyist? Well, that's somebody that wants to learn piano for real and wants to learn piano in the long term. They want to get better month by month, year by year, decade by decade, I guess. And they want to learn piano for their own enjoyment. They're open to learning different pieces. They may have a couple of pieces in mind, but they just want to explore and really, really learn the inner workings of learning piano, music theory, a lot of the things around it. So, how long will it take you to learn piano? And I have a more definite answer this time. So, if you're a motivational hobbyist, your goal of playing piano, which is subjective, your goal is probably being a well-rounded musician, which means you can play a variety of pieces and a couple styles, different rhythms, different key signatures, things like that. You will be able to learn new pieces on your own. That's probably something that a lot of motivated hobbyists are looking to do. And you're just looking to get on a path to where you're learning more and more about piano all the time. And to get on this path to achieve this goal, I'm going to give you a definite answer. Are you ready? If you practice as close to 7 days a week as possible, 5 to 7 days, and you practice for an hour a day, you will get to where I defined just a minute ago within 2 years. So if you practice and study diligently for 2 years, you'll be at a point where you can open up music, learn a new piece. You might not be able to learn the hardest stuff yet, but you'll basically be on a path of learning piano on your own. You'll have the skills to be a well-rounded musician. Let's talk about the next one, the last one, but there's something I want to insert here. The last one, remember, was the professional aspirationist. But before we do that, I have something that I want to tell you about, and that's really because on this channel we don't have sponsors, so the channel's really supported through the ad revenue and also the students that sign up through my website, pianolessonsontheweb.com. Let me show you a little bit about it. Okay, so here's my website, pianolessonsontheweb.com, where I have over 20 courses designed to help you learn a lot more about not just piano, but music theory, improvisation, rhythm, ear training, anything I felt you would need to become a well-rounded musician. But hey, we were just talking about the hobbyists, weren't we? The motivated hobbyists. So, or even if you are a casual or advanced, because here I have courses for basically the full spectrum. And as you can see down here, I have beginners pack, intermediate, advanced, and then the all course access. So I have a little bit of everything here for everyone. The great advantage to these over YouTube is these are much more well organized, well structured. They're organized into 5 units. Each unit will introduce you to a topic through like videos and notes. You'll have worksheets to go along with what you're learning. You'll have practice examples around what you're learning for each unit, and then you'll have assignments and pieces to play, so that you're not just learning a topic and moving on, but you're learning, practicing, and mastering it as well. So as you see, there's a Black Friday sale. I hate to say by the time you watch this video it may be over, maybe not, but there are other sales throughout the year, and I have something here for the end that I want to show you as a thank you for coming by today. So you can click on any course pack you want, and if you click on it, it will show you the courses that are included. You can click on any of these. It'll show you, what the course covers basically, which is pretty important. There is a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, so just request a refund within 30 days, no problems at all. And here's what I want to tell you, especially if you end up missing out on the Black Friday sale. So you go to checkout like you would with any other website. I actually already added it. There's a little add coupon code thing right here. You type in YouTube, you click apply, and it takes 15% off any order. And make sure you have the right quantity, because I realize that I have 2 here now. There we go. Just like on any other website, But remember, code YouTube, 15% off any order. Got it? Good, because like I said, if you are a fan of the channel, what we do here on the channel, you're learning a lot, you're looking to take things a little bit more seriously, or you're just looking to become a well-rounded musician, my courses over on my website, pianolessonsontheweb.com, are what you need. Remember, code YouTube, 15% off. All right, let's get on to the professional aspirationist, as promised.
Don't worry, miss. I am a professional.
Okay, we're going to do the professional aspirationist. I want to remind you real quick that there is a life-changing surprise at the end, so make sure to stick around. And I'm going to talk about the professional aspirationist. So who is a professional aspirationist? Well, it's somebody that wants to do piano as a career or learn music as a career. You want to play for an orchestra. Maybe you want to be a YouTuber or something. Some weird stuff like that. Who would want to do that? You are looking not only to, basically you have all the goals that the motivated hobbyists have, plus you want to do it for real. So you have to go that extra mile. You have to learn all the hard stuff. You have to be challenging yourself all the time. So you may be wondering, how long is it going to take me to get there? And I hate to break it to you, but it will take, and it depends on who you are, how long you practice, what you're, basically how fast you learn, things like that. If you practice as close to 7 days a week, many hours, I'm telling, like first of all, you have to get into music school. A lot of professional musicians go to music school first. To get into like a really good conservatory or even like a mid-level music school, it's going to take hours of commitment every day. For years at a time, until you can pass whatever exam they give you. Before you go, you want to get their exam, and then, or like what's going to be on the exam, prepare for it, so forth. So there's a lot of prep involved, and that depends on like what school you're trying to get into, what part of music profession you're trying to get into. So it is a range, but you're looking at years. You're not looking at months or weeks. If you just thought you wanted to go to music school 2 months ago, you should probably give it another year of practice, of like good practice before you try out. That's what I recommend. It depends. If you're like a prodigy or something, go take that music exam right away, or go get a music job right away. But these are people, like I said, they're not only highly motivated as hobbyists, but they want to do it as professionals. So you got to put in the work. I'm sorry. But I do have the life-changing surprise, which kind of ties everything all together. So let me scroll down to make sure I don't forget anything. Oh, I do want to ask you a question really quick before I give you the life-changing surprise. I want to know in the comments, basically, what category do you fall into? Do you think you're a casual, a hobbyist, or a professional aspirationist? And really just let me know what goals you have learning piano. I'd love to hear from all of our students. Now, onto the life-changing surprise.
Taking the stick back, Elmo.
So the life-changing surprise is a little bit of wisdom I have for you. And that is, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Sure, maybe you want to know. Maybe you want to just have an estimate. That's fine. But don't let it stress you out. Don't be like, oh, I gave myself a time limit of 2 years to be able to play this piece and I can't play it yet, so I might as well just give up. And you're just putting like all this extra stress on yourself for no reason. Or you're like, oh, I wanted to get into music school in 2 years and it's taking 4 to 5 years. It's like, just, if it's really what you want to do, don't worry about it. Like if you put in the consistent, it's all about just putting in the consistent effort. And by like messing yourself up, worrying about how long it's going to take, that's just taking energy away from practicing more and getting better. So don't worry about it. Seriously, don't worry about it. But you still probably did get some useful things out of the lesson. Like I said, if you're casual, it's going to take weeks to months. If you're a hobbyist, it's going to take months to years. And if you're a professional, it's going to take years. Too many years. So that's basically how it sums it all up. So thanks everybody for coming by today. You want to subscribe, have all notifications turned on, because we have new lessons coming out all the time and you don't want to miss a beat. And then you want to watch the next lesson right here. I have a ton of other cool lessons on the channel that will help you grow as a musician. So it's been your piano teacher Tim here. See ya.